Hello everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Today, Tuna returns to Lan's office for real paperwork training, and this time, Lan tests her on purpose to sharpen her eyes. Tuna is slow, but she's careful, and that carefulness might be exactly what Alex needs most. If you enjoy this story, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next video. All right, let's begin. Tuna woke up with the laptop still on the table, open just enough to remind her it was real. She didn't touch it this morning. Not yet. Today was for paper, for numbers, for learning something that didn't require her fingers to fight a keyboard. She washed her face, tied her hair back, and tried to keep her breathing steady. The worry in her chest wasn't about hard work. She could do hard work. It was about being slow in a place that felt fast, and about the person who had to teach her. Lan. Tuna kept thinking of Lan's tired eyes, the way Lan always looked like she was carrying too many lines of responsibility at once. Tuna didn't want to become another weight. Alex arrived after breakfast, calm as ever. He stepped through the gate like he had all the time in the world, and that alone helped Tuna unclench a little. "You ready?" he asked. Tuna nodded, gripping her bag strap. "I'll try." Alex's smile was small and steady. Half a day, then we stop. On the drive, Tuna watched the road slide past and repeated the same rule in her head, like a prayer. Accuracy first. Lan's office was plain, but organized. Shelves of folders, a printer, a desk with neat stacks that looked like they were always waiting. Lan looked up when they entered, nodded once at Alex, then turned her attention fully to Tuna. "Morning," Lan said. "Today we do real paperwork." Tuna sat down immediately, back straight, hands folded tight. She tried not to stare at the computer beside the desk. Lan placed 3 documents in front of her and aligned them carefully. "Your job today is checking," Lan said. "Not typing, not calling, checking." She tapped each page once. "Loading list, warehouse record, delivery note," Lan explained. 3 papers, 1 truth." Tuna swallowed. "How do I know the truth?" Lan slid a blank sheet toward her and wrote 3 words in clear block letters, then turned it around. Product name, date, quantity. "If these match across all 3, Lan said, "we're safe. If one doesn't match, we stop and ask. That's it." Tuna stared at the words until they felt less scary. Lan took the first set and traced a finger to the product name line. "Read," Tuna read quietly. "Tapioca starch, the date, the number of sacks." "Now the second," Lan said. Tuna found the same line on the warehouse record. Her eyes tightened around the digits, checking twice before she spoke. "Same." "Third," Lan said. Tuna checked the delivery note. "Same again." Lan nodded. "Good, that's checking." Tuna blinked, surprised. It was simple, but the simplicity felt like a rope she could hold. Lan didn't let her relax too much. She slid another set forward. "Different truck," Lan said. "Do it again." Tuna repeated the steps, slower now. She traced the product name with her finger, compared the date, then stared at quantity until she felt sure she wasn't imagining things. Her chest tightened each time she reached the numbers, like a wrong digit could bite. Match. Lan slid another set, then another. Tuna's mind started to tire, not from reading, but from the pressure of wanting to be right. She checked the same line 3 times, then felt ashamed for doing it. Lan noticed and said it plainly, without scolding. 2 checks is careful, Lan said. 5 checks is panic. We don't panic. We build a routine. Tuna nodded, cheeks warm. Lan pushed a small stamp pad toward her, and a stamp marked checked. When you confirm the 3 points, Lan said, you stamp. Clean, not covering numbers. That stamp means you looked and you take responsibility. The word responsibility made the stamp feel heavy in Tuna's hand. Lan showed her once where to place it. Tuna pressed down. The ink came out clear. Lan's voice softened a fraction. Good. They continued. Product, date, quantity, stamp. After a few sets, Lan poured water and placed a cup beside Tuna's hand. Drink, Lan said. Your brain is working. Tuna drank and felt the tightness in her shoulders ease. Lan watched her for a moment, then said, You're good at this part. Tuna exhaled. Because it's numbers. Lan nodded. Exactly. Computer later. But even on computer, it's still the same rule. That helped. It made the computer smaller. Just another place where the same truth had to be protected. Tuna's phone buzzed once. A message from Alex. Take it slow. I'm proud of you. Tuna's eyes warmed. She put the phone face down and returned to the papers before her feelings could spill. Lan slid one last set toward her. Now you do it alone, Lan said. Tuna's heart beat faster. She lowered her gaze and started, careful and methodical. Product name, tapioca starch, exactly. Date, today. Quantity. She counted the zeros, then checked the second page. Then the third, match. She stamped it neatly and set the stamp down like it was a promise she intended to keep. Lan checked with one quick glance and nodded once, satisfied. Good, Lan said. Tomorrow we train your eyes harder. Tu Na looked up. Harder how? Lan's mouth twitched, almost a smile. I'll show you. Still only 3 points. Just less comfortable. That was enough to make Tu Na's stomach flip again, but it didn't crush her. Today had proved she could follow a rule and stay steady. Lan glanced at the clock and tapped the edge of the folder once, calm and practical. Take a few minutes, she said. Drink water. Rest your eyes. Tuna nodded quickly, relieved to have permission to stop. She wrapped both hands around the cup, letting the warmth steady her, and took slow sips while her breathing finally returned to normal. Lan didn't soften the plan, but her voice stayed gentle. This afternoon we train your eyes, she said. Harder papers, same 3 checks. No panic. Tuna swallowed, then nodded again. She set the cup down, opened her notebook, and took one quiet breath in, one out, preparing herself for the next part. After lunch break, Lan closed the door, pulled a chair closer, and placed a new stack of papers on the table. Lan closed the door, pulled a chair closer, and placed a new stack of papers on the table. Tuna's stomach tightened. Lan's tone stayed practical, almost casual. We continue. Same rule. Tuna nodded, trying to keep her breathing steady. She reminded herself what worked this morning. Product name, date, quantity. Lan slid 3 documents toward her again. Loading list, warehouse record, delivery note, lined up cleanly as if they were simple, harmless things. But Lan's eyes looked different now, more watchful. This is practice, Lan said, not punishment. Tuna swallowed. Okay. Lan didn't ask her to stamp immediately. She wanted Tuna to speak the checks out loud. Read the product, Lan instructed. Tuna read it. Tapioca starch. Date, Lan said. Tuna read the date carefully, then checked the second paper, then the third. Quantity, Lan said. Tuna leaned in. The first paper showed a number. The second paper showed a number that looked the same at first glance. The third paper also looked the same. Tuna almost nodded. Almost. But the rule of the morning held her back. She checked again. Her eyes slowed down and started looking for mistakes the way you look for a missing stone in a path. She found it. One of the numbers on the warehouse record had been typed slightly wrong. One digit shifted, like someone had changed it quickly and hoped nobody would notice. It wasn't a huge difference, but it was enough to break the match. Tuna's chest tightened. She didn't stamp. She didn't panic. She lifted her eyes to Lan, voice quiet, but firm. "This one doesn't match," Tuna said. Lan's face stayed calm. "Which one?" Tuna pointed to the warehouse record line and read it carefully, digit by digit, then compared it with the loading list. "The warehouse number is different," she said. "Here." Lan didn't correct her. She didn't rush. She only nodded once. "Good," Lan said. "Now tell me what you do." Tuna hesitated, then remembered. "We stop," she said slowly. "We don't approve. We ask." Lan nodded again. "Yes," Tuna swallowed. "Is it a mistake?" Lan's mouth twitched, almost a smile. "It's a mistake I made on purpose." Tuna blinked, shocked. "You changed it?" Lan leaned back slightly, watching her reaction. "I adjusted one line," Lan said. "Not to trick you for fun, to train your eyes." Tuna felt heat rise in her cheeks. Part embarrassment, part relief. Lan's voice softened just a fraction. "If you can catch a small mismatch, you can protect bigger things later." Tuna looked down at the papers again. Her hands trembled slightly, but not from fear, from the weight of what that skill meant. Lan slid the corrected version beside it. "Now match it, then stamp." Tuna checked again. Product, date, quantity, and this time the numbers aligned. She pressed the checked stamp down cleanly, careful not to cover the digits. Lan nodded. "Good." They didn't stop there. Lan gave her another set. Same 3 documents, same rule. But this time, the mismatch was in the date. Tuna caught it faster. Lan gave her another. This time, the product name had a tiny difference. 1 word missing. A small change that could become a big mistake later. Tuna caught it too, slower than she wanted. But she caught it. Each time Lan made her say the steps. Stop. Don't approve. Ask. Tuna started to feel the rhythm forming in her mind, like a path she could walk without getting lost. By mid-afternoon, Tuna's head felt heavy again. Not because she was confused, because she was concentrating so hard. Lan poured water and slid it toward her. "Drink," she said. Tuna drank and rubbed her eyes lightly. "I'm still slow," she admitted. Lan didn't argue. "Slow is fine," she said. "You're not guessing. That's why you're slow. Guessing is faster and it destroys everything." Tuna let that settle. Lan then shifted the practice from paper to something slightly harder, a printed screenshot of a simple spreadsheet, not full computer work, just numbers on a grid. "I want you to find where the mismatch is," Lan said. "Same rule, different format." Tuna stared at the grid. Her throat tightened again. Screens always scared her, even when they were printed. But she forced herself to begin. Product, date, quantity. She found the mismatch after a minute. 1 cell had been changed by 1 digit. Tuna pointed to it without speaking. Lan nodded, satisfied. "You can do it," Lan said. "It just takes time." Tuna's eyes warmed unexpectedly. She didn't want to cry in an office. She didn't want to be dramatic. But she felt something she hadn't felt in a long time, in a learning environment. Not shame, trust. When Alex arrived to pick her up, the sun was still high enough to keep the world bright. Tuna walked out with her notebook in her hand, face tired but clearer. Alex looked at her once and asked gently, "How was the second part?" Tuna exhaled. "Lan tested me," she said. "She changed the papers on purpose." Alex's eyebrows lifted. "And?" Tuna's mouth twitched. "I caught it," she said quietly. Alex smiled, warm and proud. I knew you would. Tuna glanced back at Lan standing by the doorway, then looked at Alex. I'm still slow, she said. Alex opened the car door for her. Slow is fine, he replied. You're building something real. Tuna sat down and held her notebook on her lap, fingers tight around the edges. On the drive home, she didn't feel like she was trying to become someone else. She felt like she was adding a new skill to the person she already was. And that made all the difference.
Từ Na ở lại văn phòng của Lan sau buổi tập luyện đầu tiên và tiếp tục học với các giấy tờ thật. Lan yêu cầu Từ Na đối chiếu cùng lúc 3 điểm then chốt: tên sản phẩm, ngày tháng và số lượng, gửi danh sách xuất hàng, sổ kho và phiếu giao hàng. Để giúp Từ Na rèn luyện sự chính xác thật sự, Lan cố tình đưa ra cho cô những bộ giấy tờ có lỗi nhỏ, những sai lệch chữ số, nhầm ngày hoặc tên sản phẩm bị thay đổi nhẹ. Từ Na không hoảng hay đánh dấu vội vàng. Cô chậm lặng, kiểm tra cẩn thận và lần lượt phát hiện ra từng chỗ không khớp. Lan giải thích rằng chậm không phải vấn đề, đoán bừa mới là nguy hiểm, vì chỉ cần một lần duyệt sai cũng có thể gây ra tổn thất rất lớn. Họ còn luyện tập với bản in và chụp màn hình bằng tính, giúp Từ Na dần quen với dạng kiểu máy tính mà không bị áp lực. Đến giữa buổi chiều, Từ Na tuy mệt nhưng đầu óc rõ ràng và tự tin hơn, vì cô nhận ra Lan thật sự tin vào sự tiến bộ của mình. Khi Alex đến đón, Từ Na thừa nhận rằng Lan đã cố tình ra đề để thử cô và cô đã phát hiện ra được các lỗi. Alex lặng lẽ tự hào, còn Từ Na cuối cùng cũng đã cảm thấy mình đang từng bước xây dựng được điều gì đó thật sự.